Hello, my name is Dean and I run the eBay store RC Gadgets and Toys, and on YouTube it's called the eBay Experiment, where I try to become a full-time reseller on eBay. So the reason for these videos is just to give a quick shout out to the people that have bought items off my store. Now clearly, whilst there's not that many, if and when it gets to the point where it's really busy, not sure, I might have to rethink how I do these videos, to be honest. But in the meantime, let's go over what I've sold over the last week. So if you remember, I don't know if you remember, but on my channel there was a video on how to sell on eBay. It was just a very basic idea of what you could buy. I mean, it's aimed at if you were going to do RC. And on that video, I purchased some aluminium wheels. I haven't updated you yet on them because they're a bit of a slow burn, to be honest. And as it happens, I bought 4 just to see how they go. So you really are isolating a slow burn item in the first place. But last week I sold 3, so that was good. Unexpected, but very good. So the first thing is we sold the pink alloy wheels, and that went to Adrian. So thank you, sir. Thank you for that. I appreciate that very much. And then Ben bought they were slightly chipped because they were delivered in the packaging and they might have rattled against each other. So I did put that in the advert. They were slightly cheaper. They're like titanium alloy wheels that were purchased by Ben. So thank you very much, Ben, for that. And then we sold the blue wheels. That was Dan. Thank you, Dan. He's a repeat buyer, so Dan has bought other items off me. So again, it's much appreciated. What I did with those wheels was I taped up the like resealable bag that they came in, just to keep them more snug together, so they didn't rattle. So hopefully, in the delivery process, they won't get any further chips or damage. I mean, there was only the titanium wheels which were actually chipped. The rest were fine. So then we move on to a couple of Hot Wheels Premium Team sales. So the first one goes to David. He bought the Hot Wheels Lambo that's in the truck, and the side of the truck opens out, and we've got the Lamborghini inside. Very nice that is too. So thank you, David. And then Eric, thank you, sir. You're a regular customer, and you purchased the Mark 1 Jag on the trailer. That's very nice. I particularly like that one. I'm a bit of a sucker when it comes to old cars. And then we move on to Ian. Thank you, sir. You bought the Stadium Blitzer Beetle rear tyres. And then we sold some low friction dampers. They come in pairs, so generally they can be used on any like touring car. You can use them on rally as well, but there's not massive amount of shock movement, but they're very, and I will state this, very, very nice shocks when you build them. Keith, you really will enjoy these when you put those on your car. If you watch the video, let me know what chassis you're putting that on. And then we move on to the final Hot Wheels sale, which was just a single car. Lucy, thank you for purchasing that. That one was, I would say, a little bit of an outlier. I can't quite remember how I came into that, but it's just one of those funky Hot Wheels like dragster type cars, which it has a following. So again, Lucy, thank you for that. Oliver, you bought the purple, it looks like a purple in the picture, nitro filter. These are just to go on like any nitro. They're very simple, but they look the part. I use these on my RC10 GT, and it works fine on that, to be honest. So again, thank you for that. Hope you enjoy using that. And the final one, Simon, thank you very much. You've bought the CC02 motor mount bridge spacer. The CC02 stock sells very quickly, and I'm out of it now. I've only got springs left, I think. So there's some more on order. But yeah, it's surprising. It's not my favourite style of Tamiya. However, it's very scale, and the hop-ups for these are really worth their weight in gold. So, Simon, thank you very much. I really hope you enjoy installing that on your chassis. So that concludes this week's What Have I Sold. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to each and every one of you, and I look forward to doing the next episode next week. Have a good week, see you later, and bye for now.